Sacking Mikel Arteta in this part of the process would be an absolute joke and the wrong decision. Mikel Arteta has absolutely changed this Arsenal squad. He went from an 8th place Arsenal team to a team that is battling for the Premier League, Champions League semi-final. If you're going to come out here, be a United fan or a Spurs fan or a Chelsea fan saying, oh man, you're not in the European final, mate, look at the status of your club. You are fighting with Ipswich to not get relegated this year. 15th, 16th, 17th, those are the league positions you've been in this year. And to absolutely put yourself in the same sentence as Arsenal is an absolute joke. You have been, that club, United. Oh man, trouble winning United, UCLs, Premier Leagues, the Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. That's our, those are our tournaments. Have some shame. Put yourself in the box that you were in and be lucky that you're not in the championship, man. But anyways, to sack Arteta after, you're going to be given $340 million. You've got us to a UCL semifinals since Arsene Wenger got us there. Mate, it's time for you to get this opportunity. This team is a number 9 and a left winger away from absolutely being UCL and Premier League champs. Everybody knows it. And they brought in Andrea Berta, an elite sporting director, to be able to oversee these transactions. And I am very, very looking forward to this, man. Andrea Berta and Mikel Arteta for the future. You don't sack the manager after putting you in a situation you haven't been in over 10 years. You have to keep in mind the injuries, unluckiness with referees. That's what he's been victim to. But I believe this season it's all going to change because we brought in a proper sporting director. No more Edu signing Nicolas Pepe for a club record-breaking fee. No, it's an elite winner in Andrea Berta. And I cannot wait for this man to get his hands on that money because he will change this squad, man. I'm thinking Isaac. I am thinking Bruno Guimaraes. I'm thinking big, man. And Morgan Rogers, and he's going to deliver. And Mikel Arteta has already been trusted by the club for the next year. Now, I will say this for the Arteta outs. I feel for you. I understand, but I believe this is a make or break for him. If Mikel Arteta comes out empty-handed once again, then I believe there will be a conversation for him to possibly get sacked. I genuinely do, and I would agree, but right now, to sack him now would be an absolute mistake, man. That would be, the worst mistake in Arsenal history, getting rid of Mikel Arteta this year. It genuinely would be for the people saying, oh, Mikel Arteta's been this, been that, doesn't give us a trophy. Mate, you really want to be where United is? Tottenham? Chelsea? Nah, mate. We're over here. We're above them. We're even above Real Madrid at the moment. Real Madrid is banging on the door for our players, man. Our players, they want Saka, they want Saliba, they want Declan Rice, but no, they can't have them because we're above them now. Now, for Arsenal, they need to back this guy, and they will. And this is beautiful because he's got in he's got in the meeting. They've already said, we're going to back you. We like what we see next year. We want silverware, and they will get silverware. I will put it on everything that Mikel Arteta will deliver next season because the progress, man, the phases, people ignore it. They love rage baiting, but the thing is, Mikel Arteta has changed this club, and he will absolutely bring us back to the glory days and to glory days we've never seen. Champions League glory next year. I genuinely believe. Do you not see the progress? We went from quarterfinals, semifinals, next year final, and you never know what happens in 90 minutes. I genuinely believe that. Premier League wise, next year obviously City will reload. Liverpool are looking decent at the moment. But Arsenal, they are that striker away. And they are that left winger away. And they are that midfielder away. If you bring in Morgan Rogers, my perfect thing would be Morgan Rogers, Isak, and Gittins. You get that in, mate, it's going to be a treble. You know what? Quote me on the AFT TV tie quote. Quadruple, mate. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Mikel Arteta should be backed, or would you sack him? But honestly, I do understand because Barcelona is a team that I look at when they had club legend Xavi, like Mikel Arteta, and they had some sort of success, and then they said, you know what? We need an elite winning manager to come in and change it. And they did that with Ralph Ragnick, right? Or not Ralph Ragnick. I'm sorry, with Hansi Flick, right? And Hansi Flick came into the club, right? And he came in and changed them and put them in the UCL semis. He's going to win them the league, won them the cup. And I completely understand, but you still got to give Arteta the chance. If Arteta doesn't deliver next year, then obviously, if there's a manager on the level of Hansi Flick, then you go pull the trigger and you bring him in. But if there's not, and if there's not a manager of that level, then you keep Arteta. If Arteta's delivered silverware, then you keep Arteta. That's a simple fact and common sense. No rage bait around here. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on the question I just asked. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.